have a tough task this week. Statistically, this is the best offense we've played. They're averaging 38.5 points a game, okay? They're averaging over 450 yards total offense. They can run the football, they can throw the football. Okay, the quarterback is probably the best quarterback we played all year. Okay, he's completed like 63% of his passes, 24 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. But he's also their best runner. Okay, he's their leading rusher. They have a quarterback run game that we have to take care of. Okay, number 5 is a good running back, not the biggest running back. He's about 5'9", about 180 pounds. But he's elusive. We have to stop the run. We have to tackle. You guys understand it?
Yes, sir.
What is our number one objective every time we take the field? Prevent points. You guys got me?
Yes, sir.
They are put up here. Okay, stop the vertical passing game. Why would I put that up there? Because in the last couple of weeks, we haven't handled the deep ball well. Okay? But this football team is an underneath, intermediate throwing football team. They want to get the ball to the receivers, catch the ball. They will make you miss. You have to tackle in the secondary. You have to limit yards after catch. You guys understand?
Yes, sir.
You guys nodding your heads. Make sure you understand. This is a good offensive football team. The quarterback, number 11, is calm. Okay? He's calm. He has poise. You're going to have to tackle him too. Okay? You have two good wide receivers. One has 30 catches, the other one 35, but 7 and 6 touchdowns. The best offense we played all year. You got to prepare yourselves to play your best game. Up front, offensive line, and Jeff will speak on it in more elaborate fashion, but they're not the best. We have to win up front. We have got to win up front. We will neutralize this offense if we dominate them up front. You guys understand the pass we got? Let's get ready to go.
Winning this football game on defense starts up front. We are better than they are. We're bigger than they are. We're more physical. We're in better shape. We've been preparing for it, had great practices last week, the start of this week. But still, assignment, alignment, technique. We got to continue doing those things. Finish up strong, and now it's more of a mental game to know where we're going, what gap we're supposed to be in, and our assignments. And get your bodies ready to play. We're a better football team up front. We dominate them up front, it's over. They won't be able to run the ball. They won't be able to pass the ball. You got to watch the tape. And you see this right here. Study backfield sets, tight end sets. Study those. You can see those as defensive ends. Pistol, near, far is going to tell you what the run game is. With Y off, Y on. 13-0 says it all, man. Just step back in the next 5-6 days before we play, 4 days, whatever. Think about how we got to 12-0 and we're getting to 13-0. And that should put your head on that pillow to get your butt in bed at night getting ready to go 13-0. Every year as a coach and a player, you sit there and you go, look, I want to go undefeated. And you think every game you win, that's close. How often do you really get to do that? We're at 12-0, like Coach said, we're at 0. And that's all I did. People call me up, I say, I don't know. I'm going to put my head on a pillow, sleep every night, and one day I'm going to wake up and there's going to be no more games and we're going to be 13-0. And that's what you got to think about to get yourself mentally prepared. Dominate every play. They can't beat us. And that starts up here. Every single play. Right, wrong, or indifferent, bust your butt to the football. But like I said, we've been practicing great. Keep doing that. Dominate every play. Watch the Campbell game. Campbell dominated. But Campbell's very sound defense. And they got after their tail ends. South Carolina State, another sound defense. They did their assignments and they kicked their butts up front. And it was a cow kill. This was a close game. This was a blowout. Watch that tape. It'll show you tells in there. It'll help you. It'll show how physical. We are better than Campbell. We are better than this offensive line. Real quick, let me get to the slides. 11 personnel, number 1. That's what they do in everything. Like a lot of football teams, we're used to this kind of format. 62% run, 38% pass. There's their formations. I told you what they're going to do. As far as the run, trips, Y off, pro twins, all this. Stretch, duo, Y insert, plunge. Plays we've seen all year, guys. Watch the tape. Watch the tape. It's going to be there. Go. to 10 personnel. Now it goes more to pass. There's only 10 runs. But just like our last football game, the runs they have out of that can keep us off balance. So we'll prepare for those this week in practice to be ready to go. There's your formations, same as usual. There's your plays. Running back draw is a bigger play for them in 10 personnel. It's one of their biggest plays. We haven't seen a lot of running back draws. So let's prepare for it. Still got the quarterback zone read, stretch and duo. Go to 12. Another formation we have to take care of. They trade a lot. We have to get lined up in 46. It'll put a 46 left call. And then we're going to have to move right when they trade those tight ends. Line up right, tee off, know your assignment, and they won't get anything out of it. 20 personnel, a couple plays. Go on, coach. All right, let's go and look at the cut up real quick. Here's a formation. You see it circled. That's the YY. That would be a 46 left call as they go. Does it go? 46 left. We're lined up. Go ahead, coach. Next slide. Went too fast. That's all right. Go back to this. Okay, there you go. Right here. 46 left. We'll go to a move right. So the whole line's got to move. We got all those drawn up, and that's what we'll practice today, tomorrow, with our Thursday practice, our walkthroughs, and be prepared for this. Guys, we got to win up front. We win the football game, 13-0.
The run game, very good runners, very good athletes. It's the reason why they're 9-2. So linebackers, we got to make sure we talk loud, early, and often, and communicate any shifts, any things that we're doing with the defensive line, especially in our zone coverages. We know we had that buck call where the ends have the back, we have the quarterback. We have to set a new line of scrimmage, and we have to run to the ball. The biggest thing is running our asses to the ball. If we do that, we will be perfectly fine, and we will destroy this team. Now let's go to the line real quick. Like Coach DT said, Coach Week said, you look at this line, it's very young, sophomore, freshman, sophomore. They got one senior, then they got a sophomore again, okay? You look at the Campbell tape, the South Carolina tape, they're not very big in the weight room. The weight room program's not that big. They got some base defenses, and they just dominated those guys. We have a great weight room program. We have a great work ethic, and we just got to run to the ball, and we will destroy this team. I guarantee you that. But if we get off kilter, we don't do what we're supposed to do, it'll be a long day for everybody. That's not going to happen. We are 12-0 for a reason. We will be 13-0. We will be national champs. All we have to do is talk loud, early and often, and be on the same page, and we'll destroy them because their line will not hold up. We'll put the pressure on the quarterback and the running back, get across the line of scrimmage, set a new line of scrimmage, and we'll dominate them. I guarantee you that. Be who you are. Run to the ball. Do what you're supposed to do. Make physical tackles, and it'll be over quick. Here's the play that's going to set the tone. When they run their wide insert, because they kick that tackle up, that damn tight end's coming in on us. Hit his ass stinking down, ain't nobody in the sideline going to want to get in the game. I guarantee you that.
Like Coach said, they averaging 38 points per game, 237 yards passing per game. All right, one of the best offenses we've seen all year. All right, they will use the short passing game and the RPOs to stay ahead of the chain. All right, they're not a big vertical team, but they will take their shots down the field. All right, hey, just like he said, number 11, hey, he's a great game manager. All right, he's a great game manager. He reads defense as well. He understands the game plan. All right, so he's gonna make sure you get him in good plays. Make sure he's not getting them in any negative plays. All right. Hey, the top passing personnel, just like Coach said, when they get past the ball, it's gonna be 10 personnel, 52% of the time. All right, and then they get it to some 11 personnel, 40% of the time. Out of 10, you're gonna get rocket. The rocket set most of the time 67%, and you got your mesh and your Ohio concepts. All right, you got your mesh and Ohio concepts. When they get trade formation, you also have mesh, but it's more spacing on third down. And just like Coach said, with the draw, they also have the running back slip screens. So we got to be alert of that. When they're in 11 personnel, Pro Twins is their favorite one. And they got the smash corners, and they also got smash 87s. So we got to make sure we alert and be good with what we're seeing with our eyes. Ohio, expect Ohio when they get this set right on first downs. All right, they're trying to get some quick completions and making sure he's not getting any kind of runs after the catch. All right, trips wall, we got spacing. All right, so when they get that trips wall thing, any kind of trips, you go to spacing. Pro Twins wall, Ohio RPO, big RPO game right here, and NCAA routes. All right, on third down, these guys are the best third down team in the FCS. All right, they number one average. They 60, right around 60%. completion percentage on third down. So when we got to keep them, when they're in 3 to 6 with the trade formation, they advance drive concepts, that's where they want to be. That's why they take the little shots and they want to run the ball and put themselves between 3 and 6 on third down. All right, they're very efficient when they do that. When we get them an 8+, that's what we can take advantage of them, all right? They try to, with the deep post, like I said, they're not a real good deep throwing team, but they will take their shots on crossers and double posts and things like that, so we got to be alert. We want them in this 8+. 7+. That's what we want to get them. But we got to win on first down and second down to do that, all right? When he talk about these receivers, like Coach said, these two guys here, Devin Smith and E.J. Hicks, man, they the glue to this thing, all right? So we got to make sure that both of them be in the slot, and these two guys can really go, all right? So we got to make sure we stay focused. What we can't do in the back end, we cannot just sit there and let this quarterback see what we're doing, because he will pick our ass apart. All right, so we got to move around. We got to be able to communicate and just don't show what we're doing. All right, if we do that, we'll whoop their ass. All right, let's go.